Okay guys, I wanted to show you my very first palm, and this is a Sabal minor. This is the first palm I bought when I moved here. I went to the nursery, and amongst the Trachycarpus fortunei there was this one little Sabal minor, and I was pretty pumped when I saw it, so I snapped it up right away. It had maybe 4 leaves. One might have had one V-shaped leaf, and by V-shaped I mean kind of like that, where it's split into 2. I kind of think maybe it didn't. It was quite a small, a little 1-gallon pot, and probably this June or July it'll be 5 years in the ground. In this last year, it really started to get big. It's been putting out about 3. Originally it was only doing like 1 or 2 fronds, and last year I think it did 3, and so I kind of had that V-shaped frond for a while there. These are a little bit older ones, and then it put out this one. This is the first kind of like fully divided one. That might be 18 inches. Then I threw out that one at the back, and then this one here, and this one's really deeply dissected, very thin, kind of segments on the fronds. And this frond here has been opening up over winter, surprisingly. I mean, it was out maybe halfway, but it's really pushed out. And I know some of my fellow palm growing friends say that Sabals grow very slow here, and they do. They don't grow as fast as, in say Florida or North Carolina or something like that, but this one has really started to put on speed. And this frond from there to there is it's about 3 feet tall. So kind of sat there. I think year 1 it did nothing, maybe 1 frond, and kind of was growing along steadily. The soil here has been improved greatly. It was just hard pan clay. Now it's nice and rich and loamy, and it doesn't get a lot of sun in the winter, but in the summer it does get blasted, and my backyard is a bit of a hot spot for a good part of the day. Now these fortunei above it have really really exploded. It blows my mind. I can't even believe how big these things have gotten this last year. But eventually some of these lower fronds will be gone. They'll die off, and I'll be looking at trunks. So that's why I kind of have some of these underplantings. These are Cavadoria microspadex in here, and they are as tall as me. That one there is 6 feet, so up about 6 feet tall now. And these are my underplantings. But this Sabal minor, with its bluish coloration, is really looking great. And actually it's got another spear coming out. So I'm blown away that this has been growing over winter. And the new frond is even bigger than the last ones. It's not that far off the height of this, and I don't even see the base of the frond yet. It hasn't even, maybe it's just emerged at the bottom. So that frond's going to be about 3 feet to the top, and not too bad. So sounds like a long time, I know. It's probably a 6 or 7 year old plant now. So compared to some palms, let's say like a Washingtonia, it isn't that big. But I find that even the Trachycarpus, they take a long time to get going. Once they get a couple feet of trunk, that's when they really take off. You can see it's just a whole mess of them in here.